Lady, when a guy says he is thinking about you, it could mean many things. It could mean one of these 8 things. Number 1, he is actually thinking about you. Number 2, he wants to sleep with you. Number 3, he's testing the waters. Number 4, he doesn't want to lose you. Number 5, he wants to know you. Number 6, he wants to stay in touch. Number 7, maybe something reminded him about you. And number 8, he's going through a rough time. The real question is, how do you get to know this guy means what? Because he's not thinking about all these 8 possibilities. And the possibilities could be more. But in my opinion, these are the 8 major possibilities. And what is important for you as a woman is to identify, what does this guy exactly mean when he says he's thinking about you. I want to show you how to know exactly what he means. And we are going to know what he means through 2 things. Through his focus and his tone. That's what I want to show you. In each of these 8 possibilities, I want us to check his focus, to analyze his focus and his tone, and you will know exactly what he means. Ready to go? Good. Just before I do that, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you have not, please do so right now. And remember to click the notification bell. You know why? I upload new videos every week. And when you click the notification bell, you get notified whenever I upload fresh new videos. I breathe fresh breath into this channel every week. All right, let's go to work. How do you get to know what this guy means? Number 1, he is thinking about you. How you know that? Check his focus. The focus of a guy who is thinking about you is your well-being. He wants to know if you went out for a date, did you reach home safely? And he means it. This is a guy who is consistent. If you look at the frequency in which he checks you, he is consistent. You are not an afterthought. Maybe he checks on you 3 times a week and he consistently does that. What about his tone? That of care. When you listen to his voice, to his tone, to his message, you will sense a sense of care. His tone is caring. Number 2, if a guy wants to sleep with you, if a guy says he's thinking about you and he just wants to sleep with you and dump you, what is his focus? His focus is your body. Every text, every phone call, even if you meet face to face, he's just talking about your breasts, your nice butt, your fair skin, the way you walk, the way you talk, your whispers, the way you laugh nicely. He says you're smart, everything to tease you. And he wants to meet in your house or his house because he's very touchy and his only objective is the bed. So this guy focuses on exciting your feelings. He plays around with your feelings, and every text, every phone call leaves you wanting to sleep with him. So his tone is sexual. Every tone, every message, every text, every talk, every conversation, every chat, the tone is sexual. He turns every question to flirting, to a sex story. Everything about him is sexual. This is a guy who wants to sleep with you, period. He sees you from that perspective as a toy for his sexual needs. Number 3, when a guy says he's thinking about you, maybe he's testing the waters. Number 3, maybe he's testing the waters. What's that? Maybe he wants to find out whether he can win your heart. He's not confident. He's not sure of himself. He doesn't know whether he's impressing you. He focuses on impressing you. His focus is his achievements. He talks all the time about his car, his job, his position, his business, his money, how other women like him, but it's such a privilege for you to be with him. He is very cautious with the kind of text he sends you. His texts, his calls are very cautious. He's too careful. He doesn't want to mess. His tone, he's full of pride. This type of a guy is very bossy and usually narcissistic. It's all about him. He's the center of the universe, and you will sense pride in his tone. You know it when someone is full of pride. Number 4, when a guy says he's thinking about you, it could mean he doesn't want to lose you. He genuinely wants to stay with you for the rest of your life, and this is the best guy. He doesn't want to lose you. How do you get to know this guy? This is your best bet. This is the best guy to get married to. His focus is commitment. This is the only guy who talks about tomorrow. Of all the guys who are checking out on you, this is the only guy who talks about the future. He wants to know from you, do you want to get kids? If so, how many? What are your career goals? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Living in which city? Doing what? This guy focuses on your needs, not his needs. In his tone, you sense a sense of responsibility. He genuinely wants to know, have you paid your rent? Have you paid your mortgage? Have you visited your mother? What will you be doing over Christmas, over Easter, over Valentine? He has a sense of responsibility because he sees the future with you. He sees you like his life partner. This is a serious guy, and you need to be serious with him. Number 5, when a guy says he's thinking about you, maybe he means he wants to know you. He just wants to know you, and the focus for this guy is your values. He wants to know what you think about smoking, what you think about night clubbing or drinking. He wants to know what you believe about going to church and reading the Bible and prayers. What do you believe about in-laws? He wants to know what hobbies you like and interests. Do you like playing Monopoly? What do you do during your leisure time? This guy is genuine. He wants to know you, but he's seen other people. He has not made up his mind. You're one of the people he's checking out. And how do you get to know that? Listen at his tone. He's formal. His tone is official. He is very formal in the way he engages you. He doesn't want you to cross the line because he's checking you out, and he could be checking 1 or 2 other people before he makes up his mind. I mean, his cards are open. He has not concluded anything yet. Don't rush into making conclusions, but give him a chance. Just move at his pace. Don't try to fast track the process. Don't get ahead of him. That's a trap. In fact, if you try to get ahead of this guy by putting the cart ahead of the horse, this guy will walk out on you. He's just checking you out. He wants to know you. Number 6, when a guy says he's thinking about you, maybe he just wants to stay in touch. Yes, some guys just want to stay in touch. Their focus is friendship. This guy is genuine. He just wants casual friendship. His tone is casual. He doesn't write to you serious things, no commitments. He doesn't talk about work or anything serious. He keeps the relationship platonic, no strings attached. He could send you a text over the weekend. He may send you after 2 months. He's not ghosting you. He doesn't see you and him as partners. He sees you as a friend. And when he calls you and you're not available over that weekend, he doesn't take offense. He's all right with it. He knows our relationship is casual. Let me check out on this girl just in case she's available. If she's not available, no offense. He checks another one because he keeps his relationships platonic. He's not yet ready for commitment. He's not yet ready for a committed relationship. He's not ready to take it to the next level. He just wants friends. And there's some guys who are like that. They want this girlfriend and this girlfriend. They're not immoral. They're not loose. And it has nothing to do with sex. I said it's completely platonic. The relationship is completely casual. These kind of guys, meet them. Just have fun. It's all right to have fun as a single person. These are the privileges of singleness you won't get into marriage. Once you get married, you are not going to meet a guy and just take some coffee because you're just catching up, because you're just discussing politics or climate change, or global affairs. This won't work in marriage. Marriage is a selfish institution. Your man won't share you with other men. So if you meet a guy who is just looking for friendship, go for it. It's a good moment to unwind over the weekends. Number 7, when a guy says he's thinking about you, maybe something reminded him about you. Maybe something reminded him about you. How do you get to know this type of a guy? His focus is himself. This type of a guy, he's thinking about his schedules. They have an event they're going. Maybe he's a sports guy. He plays football or rugby, maybe tennis, maybe golf, and he wants to show off. He wants to show you his expertise, or he wants to show off his girl. Every other guy has a girlfriend, and because he doesn't commit to anyone, he didn't get anybody. Maybe he tried girl 1. You could be his first girl. If he doesn't get you, he has a girl 2. Maybe you are the second girl, or you could be the third girl in his life. He has a list of 3-4 girls. Whoever is available for this event, for this weekend, that's the one I'm going to call. So you are not the girl. You are one of the girls. Not the girl, but one of his girls. He has in his list a few girls. He pulls them when he has to show off. Hey, what is his tone? He's selfish. This type of a guy is self-centered. He's selfish. It's all about his needs. It's all about himself. Number 8. When a guy says he's thinking about you, maybe he's going through a rough time. Maybe he's going through a very rough time. How do you know this guy? His focus is his pain. Every text, every phone call is about his loss. His personal loss. He lost a cousin. He lost a parent. He lost a job. He lost income. He lost a position. He was involved in an accident, and he's lost his car. He's lost his house. It's all about his loss. His tone, sympathy. He's soliciting for sympathy from you. You've got to be careful with this guy. This is a trap. Don't get into a relationship with emotional baggage. Let him recover from his emotional liabilities. You cannot have the opening balance in a relationship with emotional liabilities. Let him fix his emotional past, his emotional history, his emotional baggage before coming into you, because people pour out of their bitterness or resentment and anger, or they pour out of their excitement and joy and life. You know what? You cannot enter into a relationship with such liabilities. You can't. You can't enter into a relationship mourning. You need to enter into a relationship dancing with joy, with fun, with life. You need someone who is adding life to you, not death. You see, loss will happen. Loss will come in your marriage. Not maybe, it will, a must. That's okay. That time, start with your guy for life until death. When you're married and this guy goes through loss, could be job loss, income loss, loss of a loved one, start with each other. That's what you signed up for. But don't start a relationship with such emotional baggage. A relationship ought to be started from a point of joy and happiness and excitement. I'm telling you. Because you know what? You don't know whether this guy, you will ever be able to handle him. You need to see someone in their jovial self, in their happy self, in their good moods when you are beginning to date. Because you need someone who can pour positive energy into your life. Let me tell you this, lady. There's a book I wrote, Sex and Marriage Counseling. Believe me, you will love this book. It addresses sex in marriage, extramarital affairs, office affairs, divorce, how to prevent divorce, and what to do if you go through divorce, premarital counseling, the do's and the don'ts when you get a guy, what to check out for. This is a great book. It's a great read, and it's available in Amazon.com. If I blessed you today, if this video blessed you, I beseech you, give me your comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know whether you have met such a guy like one of the 8 guys I described. And please share this video with your girlfriends. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Remember, I upload new videos every week. You don't want to miss out on my latest videos. So give me your comment. Let me know your thoughts, whether you are dealing with one of the 8 guys I described. And share this video with other girls. You never know who you may save by just sharing with them this video. Thank you so much, and God bless you.